So from the look of things and the way I'm seeing this thing, it's beginning to look like, I don't sound like a sociological funding father, but this thing is beginning to look like it's divided. This subsidy issue that the government removed is beginning to look like something that is between the have and the have not. That's the masses and the wealthy. Because if you look at it, then today as I was driving along the road, I see a lot of people walking on the streets. So this subsidy issue, it's more like, okay, there's this cabal that they've been collecting this subsidy money. Federal government is afraid to face them, and they're now looking at it like, okay, it's better to face the masses. It's better to take from the people on the street than take from these people, because they're equally powerful and they will not yield. So it's better, okay, that we increase this money instead of maybe 350 naira, that is exactly what it is in subsidy, whatever it is that they will have to pay. Let's give them 500. Let it be adequately enough that they don't even have to look at us when we remove this subsidy or try to sabotage our government. So what I'm trying to say is the government is more or less trying to put all this burden on the masses, not looking at the way they can make sacrifices. It says that they can also send all these state agents to go to these people that are taking these subsidies money, that have been diverting these funds. They have a company, they have a registered company, they have their houses, you know them. It's not like there are people selling gala on the street. If it's Yahoo boys now that are here doing one or two things, or fraudsters, petty thieves, I meant to say, if it's all these people, you know how to bust into their house, kick on doors. But these people that are taking trillions, that are sabotaging the government's work to make this policy, to make this environment good for us to live, to make everything work fine, you cannot get them. But you rather take the money of the poor people, the money of the masses, the money that is not enough to even feed. We are almost like the capital of the world in terms of poverty rating. We are doing badly. Now, a lot of Nigerians don't have food on the table, and all you could do is to make sure that, okay, all you could do is just to now make sure that people around the environment can suffer more because they brought into government. Because from with the president's statement, which is also an indictment in my own understanding, is that because you don't have an oil and gas company, so you can decide to remove subsidy because it will not affect you, but the people that it will affect, to try to sabotage whatever it is you're trying to do. So you are saying because you don't have this company, then you are not afraid to remove subsidy. So that means I can also question that, okay, because you don't have this, you also don't have the proper understanding to know how this works, the mechanisms behind removing subsidy, and the effect it will have on the population you are trying to govern. You apply for this job. This job was not imposed on you, and you cannot get to the job, and all you do is make people suffer. It's a democratic dispensation where people try to get better, not try to put government in power that will now send them into even deeper depths of poverty.